Victor Henry, and I'm a Vietnam veteran. I was in Vietnam for 1 year and 27 days with the 9th Infantry Division, 2nd Battalion, 47th Infantry, from 1967 to February 7th, 1968. Afterwards, I earned a BA in English in 1978 and an MA in English in 1982 from California State University, Stanislaus in Turlock, California. My second master's degree, a Master of Library Science, is from San Jose State University in 1989. I retired in February 2019 after nearly 30 years as a reference librarian at Monterey Public Library. I've been a member of Veterans for Peace since 1991. My poetry and prose poems have appeared in small press magazines, anthologies, and e-zines, such as Nobody Gets Off the Bus, the Vietnam Generation Big Book, Vietnam War Poetry, the Homestead Review, Monterey Poetry Review, Red River Review, and I Am Not a Silent Poet, among others. My book of Vietnam poetry, What They Wanted, was published by Future Cycle Press in 2015 and is available on Amazon as well. Writing is about making choices, about inclusion and exclusion. E.M. Cioran, a Romanian philosopher, said, "One does not write because one has something to say, but because one wants to say something." I write in a narrative style, not a lyrical style. To make sure my voice is in the poem or prose poem, I write about what bothers me. But let's be clear, I don't claim to speak for all veterans. All of us have separate points of view about the war we've been sent to. When I got back from Vietnam, I went to Europe and lived in Italy for a year in 1969, and then immigrated to Australia, where I lived for 6 years. After the Fall is about my return to the U.S. After the Fall. When Saigon fell in April 1975, you were in Australia, waiting for the winning numbers in the Opera House lottery, expatriated from your family, from your friends, from your country. For 7 years, you self-exiled yourself from the U.S. Then, like a man recently released from prison, you returned home to California, a foreigner, a newcomer, a visitor. You enrolled in a community college, took an American history class, learned from the past what mistakes will be made again in the future. Began reading the history of Vietnam, starting with the 1954 Geneva Accords and the Pentagon Papers. You replaced willful ignorance with critical thinking, examined the moral imperatives leading to the war, questioned the unnecessary deaths of 3 to 5 million brown-skinned people in Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam, declared you'd never trust the government again, never trust politicians again. You scorned warmongers and war profiteers, but those you despise the most are the pseudo-patriots, those who use patriotism to silence criticism against those holding them in contempt.